Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Cause. Welcome one and all to your official predictions for WrestleMania 42. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome, as always, the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yo, what's good, my man, Paul Payton?
Ain't shit, man. You ready to get on with this?
Yup, let's do this shit like Brutus.
Alright. Now, to start things off for night one, we have Division and I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight in a 6-man tag team match. Now, first off, before we say anything about this match, there's something I gotta say. And I understand a lot of you new cats don't understand this, and y'all keep bitching about it. And let me say this: celebrities and wrestling go hand in hand. They've gone hand in hand since day one, especially WrestleMania. Lest we forget, celebrities were at the very first WrestleMania. Celebrities main evented WrestleMania, i.e., the greatest New York Giant in history, that man Lawrence Taylor. But still, celebrity main evented WrestleMania. You know? And celebrities have always, like I said, been a part of wrestling, and they're always gonna be a part of wrestling. And no, well, for the most part, no. It's not for no cheap pop or nothing. There are celebrities who are legit wrestling fans, and whether they're making an appearance, they're part of the card, or just in attendance, it's gonna happen. And I hate to give such a generic answer, but I say this to anybody and everybody who's bitching about all these celebrities making so many different appearances. It's like this: if you're sick of seeing all these celebrities, then stop watching and go watch something else. You want to keep you want to keep bitching? There's tons of more modes of entertainment that'll gladly occupy your time. Because, newsflash, as long as celebrities exist, WWE is gonna keep having celebrities a part of their product. Cause not only are are they interacting with WWE, whether they're a legitimate fan or not, as extra publicity for WWE, or any company, period. It's extra publicity because fans of that celebrity are going to want tuning in to that show to see them.
Exactly, that's right.
Now that's over. On to the match itself.
Right.
It's funny how this match came to be.
Right.
Because of course, Danhausen cursed I Show Speed, and then it's still, because of the curse, nothing's been going his way. And then it got to the point where he wound up costing the Usos the tag titles. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And I was there for that too when he cost him the tag titles.
Yeah. But yo, real talk, he fucking clocked LA Knight.
That's creative. That is.
But also, on a side note, I gotta say this. What the fuck was the point? Yo, WWE, what the fuck was the point of switching the Usos team if you're just gonna switch it back a week later?
Exactly.
And like I could understand like switching themes because like you know maybe the crowd wasn't connecting to the song or something or whatever. But nigga, you didn't even let the song get at least 2 weeks or a month. You literally shelved it
Exactly.
the same week that you used it.
Exactly.
And this is just my personal preference. That song was, that thing was fire, man.
It was.
And not to mention, it was a theme about the Usos, not just Jay. No offense to him, but still.
Right.
And I understand they come out to Jay's frequency so they can yeet, but come on.
Exactly. True.
Now, as far as this match goes, honestly, I honestly think this is gonna be a really good one, cause
Me too.
let me put it this way: if Logan Paul, a YouTuber who's shown to be very athletic and
Right.
and cares enough about this business, and yes, contrary to what you fucking crowd leaders think, he does care about the business. If he didn't, then he wouldn't be a full-time wrestler, and he wouldn't have trained as hard as he did to try and learn all the moves that he knows.
Exactly.
So with that, I say, if Logan Paul can come into this sport and do his thug dizzle, then what's stopping I Show Speed from doing the same thing? Especially getting trained by Logan Paul.
Exactly.
And
That's true.
and considering that this is a 6-man tag match, I honestly don't think that Speed is gonna get much in-ring time. The reason why is because he's the newest comer, and I think it'd be better for him to learn via observation. See the others perform moves on each other. He sees what they're doing. Then maybe he does maybe a suplex or two or whatever. And
Exactly.
it's all good. But I honestly do expect him to do some athletic shit, especially given his name and the stuff we've seen in the past.
Right.
Like honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing him do a suicide dive onto the Usos or something. Just to throw it back in their face. But honestly, I think I'm gonna give it to the Usos and LA Knight.
So do I.
And so speaking of LA Knight, as much as it's good that he's on the card, personally, I find this insulting for LA Knight. The reason why is because this man has been busting his ass for years on end now. And given where he is in his career, he should have already had a world title reign or two.
That is true.
And for him to be relegated to a 6-man tag match with barely any build up,
Exactly.
it's pretty whack.
For real.
Anyways, moving on, we have Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. First off, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
as it was said before, this is only the second unsanctioned match in history.
Oh, yeah.
The first one happened at Unforgiven 2008. Chris
Right.
Jericho versus Shawn Michaels, where as much as I love Chris Jericho, he got his ass whooped.
Right.
As a matter of fact, he got beat down so badly that the refs had to stop the match
Right.
because Jericho couldn't defend himself. But
Right.
but funny enough, that same night Jericho went on to win the World Heavyweight title. So all uh, last night I took an L, but then I bounced back.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Even though it was all on the same night, but you catch my drift.
Definitely do.
Yeah. So that's. But needless to say, this match is gonna be absolutely wild. It's
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be demolition derby from start to finish.
Oh yeah.
I honestly expect both of them to be bleeding.
Oh word, man.
Like,
Jacob and Drew.
yeah.
Yeah, that match. That's gonna be another good one. Love them both. But my boy Jacob gonna go over my boy Drew.
Yeah. Now, personally, I want Drew to win just because right now Drew McIntyre should still be the WWE champion.
Hell yeah.
But they had to do all that bullshit.
I know, right?
Yeah. But you know what? I'm willing to bet that Drew still is not the person who attacked Jacob Fatu.
Right.
But they're still having this match just because, the animosity between them two has reached its peak.
Oh yeah, right. That's really is.
And yeah. And again, I gotta definitely give it to Drew.
I love them both. They're gonna let my boy Jacob win. The Drew's win the movie afterward.
Moving on, we have Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan for the women's world title. I gotta admit, the build-up that they've had for this match has honestly been better than expected. Like, I did not expect them to cook with this feud.
Exactly.
But here we are,
Exactly.
and I think the funniest thing about this feud is when Stephanie would criticize Liv for attacking people from behind or hiding behind Judgment Day, but at the same time she'll turn around and almost every time that she's fought Liv, she's attacked her from behind.
Exactly, man. For real. For real. Honestly speaking, that's gonna be a good match. But what I think is, I want Liv to win more. But what I think is gonna happen is either Raquel or Roxanne's gonna turn on Liv and cause her to lose.
As of right now, I really don't see a logical reason for that to happen. But it might be possible. It might happen. Now, next match, we go from a match that's had such a surprisingly great build-up to a match that's had pretty much no build-up. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Now, let me be perfectly clear. I am not, I repeat, am not, N-O-T, am not, will not watch this match at all. This match should not be on this card. AJ Lee should not be the Women's Intercontinental Champion. She should have never gotten a shot at all. She should never have beaten Becky to get the title. She shouldn't have successfully beat Bayley to retain the title. And she shouldn't be anywhere near this, period. I don't understand what is it with WWE. But get your head out of your ass when it comes to these overrated fucks like AJ Lee. I don't care how much the crowd likes her. She fucking sucks in the ring, man. And I don't understand why. And oh my God, so help me, this better be the fucking end of it. Becky better win, because I'm sick of seeing this bitch with the title. Especially the fact that, you know, that they haven't even been on TV much leading up to WrestleMania. So this better be it, man. This better be fucking it. And I promise you, I'm not reviewing this match when we do the review. I promise you.
No problem.
Like, you can say something if you want to. I'm not saying shit. Cause I'm not watching it. I'm not watching this bullshit.
Alright, bro.
Well, moving on. We have the Irresistible Forces versus Charlotte and Alexa versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus the Bella Twins in a Fatal 4-Way tag team match for the women's tag titles. Now, for this match, I personally like when it comes to a Fatal 4-Way tag, I hope they do it the way I want them to do it. That's where one member of each team is in the ring at once, just so it has the Fatal 4-Way feel to it, in my opinion. Because I feel, you know, it leaves the window open for, you know, for more close calls, more action, you know, all that.
Honestly speaking, I think it's gonna be a good match, but I hope I want either one. I mean, honestly, I want either one to win, but I think the match is gonna be good.
I mean, me, I got the Irresistible Forces. I want them to have a really long reign.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat you there.
Moving on, we have Seth Rollins versus Gunther. You know, this match just feels so confusing. Especially, and like the biggest reason why it's so confusing is because of what the original plans were for Gunther. And considering who he was supposed to face is going to be on night 2, it's just such a major mind fuck.
Exactly.
Like, don't get me wrong. I know this match is definitely going to be great. There's no doubt about that. But it's just crazy because had this not have happened, Gunther more than likely would not have been on the card. Because allow us to let y'all inform y'all of something. Um, when it came to Gunther, the initial plan was for him to face off against Rey Mysterio to further his whole career killer thing.
Yeah, he was supposed to face Ray originally. Yup, that's correct.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Ray got injured, so the match got scrapped.
Yeah, that's the reason.
But instead of giving Gunther something else to do, he was off TV for almost a month.
Exactly.
Then that's when he began attacking Seth Rollins.
Right.
And honestly, as far as who wins this match, honestly, a big part of me doesn't care who wins this match, just because, you know, this match, it was put together at the last second, and there really hasn't been enough time for them to come up with a legit good reason why they're divorcing, and more importantly, they haven't give a good enough reason for you to care about this match, if I'm being honest.
Exactly. So it's tough for me to predict who you're gonna win. Obviously, it is.
But you know, I think maybe I'll go with Gunther, just because the whole, you know, legend, career killer thing. I'd like to think that after the win, Gunther is just chilling in his locker room when he just randomly, you know, maybe starts attacking on some job ain't finished type shit, you know.
Right.
And yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah.
True.
Moving on, Jesus Christ, we have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. Yo, my God.
Yeah, great. I hope that match is gonna be great. It should be, but I want my boy Randy Orton to win more. Really hope my boy Randy wins. Yo, win number 15 on the grandest stage of them all.
Yeah, I agree, but this feud has gone completely has gone completely off the rails for no reason.
I know exactly what you mean.
Don't get me wrong. Again, I have no problem with celebrities being a part of the business, but Jesus, man, like from adding extra shit to having Pat McAfee there, like there's been so much unnecessary stuff, and it doesn't make sense because you already had something that was working. Like the feud wrote itself. Let's keep it a buck. The feud wrote itself.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And they were off to such a great start, from Randy Orton beating the crap out of Cody, and Randy trying to calm down the voices in his head, and then him constantly struggling with his conscience, only to beat down people more. Like, they were cooking with that. Like, it just makes me like wonder what happened.
Right, exactly.
Now,
I don't know. Fucking adding that package, be like, I see what you mean. What the fuck with that, man? And Jelly Roll in the mix.
Yeah, barely, but yeah. Now, needless to say, I am going for Randy in this match. But also, ladies and gentlemen, there's now also a caveat that Pat McAfee introduced, and that is, if Orton loses, he will leave professional wrestling forever.
Right.
And with as good as he is on commentary, you know, dudes like me and the Humble Man are gonna miss the hell out of him.
Yeah.
But on the night 2, starting off, we have Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Oh my God, yo.
Yeah.
This
my boy.
Go ahead.
That match I'm looking forward to. I hope they make that match great, very good. I hope my boy Obafemi wins, because Brock is big on putting people over. So I hope he lets my boy Obafemi go over him. I think he will. Hope he does.
Now, for me, believe it or not, I honestly don't think that a clean loss will negatively affect either one of them. Not even Obafemi.
Right.
Just because they're at the point where a clean pinfall loss won't do as much as it would normally. That's just how intense this build has been. And it's been great.
Has been, yep.
But I will say this, the only way that they could ruin this match, and I hope I'm not jinxing it, is either one, the match ends in a DQ, or the match ends in a double countout.
Right.
Because this match does not need that to happen. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for maybe continuing this feud, but a situation like this, where you got the monster of yesteryear and the current monster colliding, I think it only calls for one. You know, it calls for just one match.
Exactly, for real. I hope that match is going to be good. I hope if it's going to be crazy, it'll still be at the same time a great ass match.
Yeah. I just hope they don't screw it up.
Yeah, I hope not too. They better not.
Moving on, we have Penta versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio in a 6-pack ladder match for the Intercontinental title.
That's going to be a good fucking match. But who I want to win, I think either my boy Javon Evans is going to win, or get that belt, or my boy Penta going to retain.
Now, me personally, I want either Javon Evans to win or JD McDonough to win. Of course, JD, because, you know what I'm saying, Judgment Day forever.
Gotcha.
Nothing's changed, and nothing will ever change. That's how I feel. What happened?
I understand.
Yeah, so definitely great one. Moving on. Actually, before we move on, that's also the thing I brought up when it came to Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Initially, again, he was supposed to face Rey Mysterio, but then, you know, we rehabbed. But now he's on the opposite brand.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
This match will definitely be high flying. I expect some crazy spots. But,
Me too.
but like I said, I got freaking either Javon or JD winning.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Moving on, we have Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for the women's title.
Exactly.
Now, I know a lot of people bitching about what's his face. No, well, actually, no. Well, it's mainly me. The fact that Ray was supposed to face Gunther, but then the injury. But in a way, it almost feels like Ray was running from Gunther, and I don't want to use that phrase just because Ray isn't that kind of. He's not a coward. He doesn't get down like that.
No, that's correct.
But it's hard to fight it when you're in a situation like this and you're waiting for somebody.
True.
But that match will be great. No doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
Moving on. Now then, back to what I was saying. Moving on, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Now, I gotta say this. As shocking as it was to see B-Fab and Michin turn heel, I am very, very much in love with this trio. With Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley.
Well, I want either one. That's the match we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah.
And what we talked about before is the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Now, this match right here, I'm torn between who the hell I want to win. I love them both. I want either one to win. I don't know who the hell's going to win this one.
Yeah, but, I will say this. Seeing Michin and B-Fab, it was shocking to see them turn heel and make a heel stable with Jade Cargill, considering everything they've been through. But
Exactly.
I am loving this stable.
That's cool.
But for me, there's one big issue.
That
They need a name.
yeah, they do.
Like, they got a good thing going here, but you guys need a name, man. You can't just keep calling y'all like some short name or whatever. Like we need a name.
Right now, gotcha. Like for real, man. That's tough. I love them both.
Yeah.
And that group that they changed cheap on was kind of interesting. It was like,
Yep. Now, man. Well, honestly, I fully expect them to interfere in the match, but it's probably not gonna interfere until like later on in the night,
probably.
But it is. But again, because of how dope this match is gonna be, shit, I got a problem with either one winning.
Right.
And this match is gonna be great.
That'd be great.
No, honestly, for everybody bitching about what's his face doing all the work. No, yeah, Rhea doing all the work, pretty much. It is what it is, Is Jade still great in the ring? Yes. But
Exactly.
but it is what it is.
Who the match you're talking about?
Oh wait, Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley still.
Yeah, man. Like I said, love them. The match is going to be good. Love them both, though. I don't know who they're going to let win.
Yeah. Now I know a lot of people are really sick of Jade Cargill's run, but I've been enjoying it, even though she really should defend the title more. But I think the thing is they acknowledge her shortcomings in the ring, but at the same time, she's a champion, so she has to defend the title.
Exactly.
And maybe her group can interfere and help her learn new moves and whatnot. Maybe be a little more technically sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, here's what it is.
Right.
Moving on to a match I'm looking forward to greatly. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the United States title.
Oh, you ain't the only one,
my God. Yo. I'm so hyped for this match. First off, big shout out to Lil Yachty. He honestly is gelling so perfectly when it comes to cutting promos and shit. He either one has been learning from Trick, or he has that entertainment factor, because he's been killing it with Trick.
He has been.
And look here, I would have loved to see Melo versus Trick at WrestleMania, but I'm still going. I'm still feeling that this is a cover up, even though he has been on TV for the past 2 weeks. I still feel this is a bit of a cover up. So Melo can go on a honeymoon with Kalani. Cheers to that.
You heard that.
But one thing that puts a wrench in what I'm saying is that Melo has been on TV for the past few weeks, so
Right.
And in my opinion,
Also, sorry to cut you.
Go ahead.
But I love Sammy. I want my boy Trick to win more. I love Trick. Been a fan of Trick since the NXT days.
I mean, me, I want Trick to win 100%, because in my opinion, Melo should never lost the title. But again, but again, I'm still believing that it was a cover up. But it is what it is.
Right.
But honestly, right now, just because of the crowd reactions, I have a strong feeling that there will be a double turn in that match, where Sammy will turn heel and Trick will turn face.
That's exactly what has it supposed to happen.
And oh my God, I cannot wait to see what they've cooked up for Trick's entrance. Because first off, his entrance alone nowadays just has so much aura. How Trick himself has Trick himself just has that natural natural charisma you know, and just that natural aura. When you just look at his entrance, when he is just spinning around, you know, and just letting it all soak in, let the crowd soak in. It's oh my god, like his aura is just off the charts.
Yeah, it is. Real.
But yeah, once again, I got Trick winning this 100%. 100%. Now, for the main event of night 2, we have CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight title. I can't lie, this no, let me put it this way. Every which way that they've been screwing up the feud between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, they're doing good with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And big shout out to CM Punk for calling out TKO and all them for like the ticket prices and all that shit. That was some real shit, yo.
Right.
Of course, you know, I still can't go. And them tickets are still way too expensive.
Yeah.
And honestly, when it comes to WrestleMania, I'm hoping for two things. Number one, I hope the stage is a little better than last year. Because last year's stage, it was good, but because of how it was structured, the pyro really suffered.
Right.
So hopefully this stage will fix things. Secondly, as far as this match goes, I'll admit they both held their own. Even Roman held his own to an extent. I mean, personally, I'm hoping the rumors aren't true, and the bloodline is reforming. I really hope that isn't true.
True. And this match right here, I love my boy CM Punk. I love my boy Roman Reigns. You know that. So I'm all for my boy Roman Reigns to win. It's been 2 years since he's been champion. And my boy Roman Reigns, acknowledge him, acknowledge my tribal chief, acknowledge our tribal chief. I hope the bloodline reforms.
Fuck that. He ain't my tribal chief. Fuck out of here. My tribal chief will always be that man Solo. That man. Love you, Solo.
I love Solo too, but stop the bullshit.
I got Punk. I definitely got Punk retaining, but I will say this. Speaking of Solo, or even period, you know, I gotta shed some light on the titles that aren't being defended at WrestleMania.
Right.
First off, neither of the tag titles are being defended at WrestleMania. Ain't that some shit?
All right, tell me about it. I said the same fucking thing.
Because first off, the Usos are in that 6-man tag match, and then Damian Priest and R-Truth aren't even on the card.
Exactly.
Not even a pre-show. What type of shit is this?
Exactly. That is such bullshit.
I guess, as tag champs, they should definitely be on the card.
Yeah, they should.
And then, let's see. And then this next one, this honestly really frustrates me, and this is the Women's United States title. Now look here. I have no problem with Julia. She is a absolutely phenomenal wrestler. But her second reign as Women's United States Champion has been garbage. Absolute ass. You could not have gotten me or anybody else to care less about the Women's United States title. Hell, at this point, because had I not have seen it on social media, I would not have even remembered that the title was not being defended at WrestleMania. Hell, I wouldn't have even cared.
I understand.
And, and honestly, with the way that what's his face Julia has been moving, it even feels like she doesn't care about the women's U.S. title.
Yeah, that's great.
Just because of how much her and Kiana James were trying to get the women's tag titles, you know?
Exactly. Right.
But, you know, and I hate to make comparisons, but Chelsea Green's reign as Women's United States Champion was so much better. Because despite being a cowardly heel, you know, she gave you a reason to care about the Women's U.S. title.
Exactly.
She would constantly be on TV bragging about being champion, throwing the title on people's faces, and just being overall annoying and obnoxious. Like, honestly, I compare her to The Miz.
Right.
Where whenever there's something needed of her, she is ready to do it. No questions asked. And she will do it to the best of her capabilities.
Right.
Every single time. Just like Miz.
Exactly.
That's why freaking Michael Hayes can go fuck himself, because Chelsea Green is more than deserving of a women's world title reign.
See what you mean, bro.
Yeah, man.
See what you mean.
Now, before we get out of here, we gotta talk about another match that I feel bad for almost skipping, and that is Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
That's gonna be another good match. Honestly speaking, I think my boy Finn's gonna win, especially since he brought bringing back the Demon. That's gonna be another good match.
You see, there's something about that pisses me off. Is that why couldn't they you know, let it be a surprise at WrestleMania? Why spoil it, you know?
Yeah, you got a point. I'm going to debate you there.
Because freaking by spoiling it, people aren't gonna be as hyped. They're not gonna be as, you know, loud and out of their seat as compared to something they didn't see coming.
I agree.
Now, as far as this match goes, as much as I'd love for Dominic to win, honestly, I really don't see how much sense it would make for him to win. But, you know, just because, you know, Finn needs his revenge. But of course, me being a Judgment Day fan that I am, you know, I want an all Judgment Day victory for WrestleMania. Well, period, just because I love the Judgment Day, you know. So I want JD to win the IC title, Liv to win the women's world title, and then, you know, Dominic to win this match. But, you know, it is what it is. Finn needs his get back, so, you know, here it is. And actually, speaking of which, did you see Liv's music video?
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
It's alright. One of my homies thought it was garbage, you know. But then again, she really doesn't watch wrestling like that. But then again, this really wasn't wrestling. It really wasn't wrestling. It was just a music video. And she's gonna use the song as her entrance theme from now on. So you're gonna hear that. And I'll be honest, when it came to seeing the music video, I was getting Christina Aguilera vibes from her. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, nah, I understand what you mean. Honestly.
Yeah. So, all in all, WrestleMania, I fully expect to be absolutely great. But then again, you know, this is the big one, the biggest of the big four.
Sure.
You know, so they really can't afford to lay a goose egg.
Exactly.
So with that being said, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode. Definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. I definitely want to thank the humble man, as always, for coming through, kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Hell yeah, my man, Cos Pink. You already know. It will be coming right now. We'll be right back here next week, coming at y'all with the results from WrestleMania 42, the results from night 1 and night 2.
That's right. So, until then, if y'all enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, Struggle Vision Productions, I am the Hitman Cos. This is the humble man, Gary. And if you see us coming, run.